Hello there. I'm actually live and on time for once. That's I guess I'm not technically on time since I've been waffling, but I went live. There was no downtime. That's what I'm trying to say. Although now that I'm trying to think of the word no downtime in between the intro and now, there is ironically now downtime. Let's go ahead and jump into the daily readings. I was going to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet with y'all, and then I remember today is the Feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord, so I figured go ahead and read the readings for that, and then we can get started in Octopath Traveler 2 for hopefully 3 hours. We'll see. At least 2. My wife has a dentist appointment today. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to do 3 hours, but there is the possibility that I will need to go ahead and step away. So we will go ahead and see, and we'll start with the readings for today for August 6, 2024. So the first reading for today is from Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 9 through 10, as well as 13 through 14. As I watched, thrones were set up, and the Ancient One took his throne. His clothing was bright as snow, the hair on his head as white as wool. His throne was flames of fire, with wheels of burning fire. A surging stream of fire flowed out from where he sat. Thousands upon thousands were ministering to him, and myriads upon myriads attended him. The court was convened, and the books were opened. And as the visions during the night continued, I saw one like a man of... I can't read today. One like a son of man coming on the clouds of heaven. When he reached the Ancient One and was presented before him, the one like a son of man received dominion, glory, and kingship. All peoples, nations, and languages serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not be taken away. His kingship shall not be destroyed. The psalm for today is Psalm 97. The Lord is king, the most high over all the earth. The Lord is king, let the earth rejoice. Let the many islands be glad. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Justice and judgment are the foundation of his throne. The Lord is king, the most high over all the earth. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his justice, and all people see his glory. The Lord is king, the most high over all the earth. Because you, O Lord, are the most high over all the earth, exalted far above all gods. The Lord is king, most high over all the earth. The second reading for today is from 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 16 through 19. Beloved, we did not follow cleverly devised myths when we made known to you the power and coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. We had been eyewitnesses of his majesty. We received honor and glory from God the Father when that unique declaration came to him from the majestic glory. This is my Son, my beloved, with whom I am well pleased. We ourselves heard this voice come from heaven while we were with him on the holy mountain. Moreover, we possess the prophetic message that is altogether reliable. You will do well to be attentive to it, as to a lamp shining in a dark place, till day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. Alleluia, alleluia. This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him. Alleluia, alleluia. The Gospel for today is from Mark chapter 9, verse 2 through 10. Jesus took Peter, James, and his brother John, and led them up a high mountain apart by themselves. He was transfigured before them, and his clothes became dazzling white, such as no fuller on earth could bleach them. And Elijah appeared to them along with Moses, and they were conversing with Jesus. Then Peter said to Jesus in reply, Rabbi, it is good that we are here. Let's make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah. He hardly knew what to say. They were so terrified. Then a cloud came, casting a shadow over them. From the cloud came a voice, This is my beloved Son, listen to him. Suddenly, looking around, they no longer saw anyone but Jesus alone with them. They were coming down from the mountain. He charged them not to relate what they had seen to anyone, except when the Son of Man had risen from the dead. They kept the matter to themselves, questioning what rising from the dead meant. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, and with that, we can go ahead and jump into Octopath Traveler. I'm just going to check one quick thing. Okay, that sounds good. I wanted to go ahead and turn on the desktop audio on my end for a brief second, just so as to make sure that it was sounding good, because I know sometimes it has issues, and I just trying to check and cut that off before it happens. But yeah, I wanted to do some more Octopath Traveler. We have not been giving it quite as much time as I've been meaning to, just unintentionally. And yeah, hope everybody's been having a good week. I've been having a pretty alright one. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow, but what a shocker, what a surprise that I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I don't dislike my job, but there are certain aspects of it that is frustrating, to say the least. I think that's probably the same for everybody, admittedly. I've just been wanting to have a lazy week. I haven't biked this week. I should have. I'm going to go ahead and get back to biking Sunday. It was honestly too hot the last couple days. I could have gone today, and I should have gone today because today is perfect biking weather, but it's just... You get in a mood where you just want to be lazy, and I am going to stop that Thursday, honestly, because I'm going to go for a run after work, because it's like I need to go ahead and encourage myself, or at least go biking Sunday. I do want to run on Thursdays and Saturdays after work, but the problem is... I don't think I mentioned this on stream yet. We can't have chairs anymore. Somebody ruined it for us, and my back is killing me at the end of the day by the time I just want to go home and relax. And that's not a great position to be in. I'm not going to deny that. It's also a very frustrating one to be in, because like, this is stupid. And unfortunately, we have very many stupid things. I'm not gonna lie, it's just like, yeah, it's frustrating. Admittedly, if we could go ahead and bring our own like lawn chairs in, I probably wouldn't complain, because like, listen, if somebody ruined it for everybody, fine, but don't make it so that nobody can have chairs. And it's like, I'll find a fire retardant lawn chair just so I can sit. Unsurprisingly, after you get your test going and changing the pieces out, there's not really much as much to do, so it's really stupid. Frustrating. I'm probably complaining too much. Not trying to complain, mind you, but I probably am. I can't imagine you have anything on the inside that I really did check out. Oh, we fought you before. Okay, so we've done this. Could not remember. Okay, fair enough.
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
I'm still messing with the camera a little bit, obviously. I like it, but I want to bring it down a little bit, so I think I should get a different camera stand, and I'll figure that out eventually. As is, I'm hoping to stream tomorrow is what that's right. Gotta find a musician. Okay, that's fair. Patricia's not in the party, that makes sense. I think we were going to start doing a side story. Or one of the, not a side story, but one of the characters. Or, I know what I mean. Interesting. Ooh, but we can probably take you. There's a high chance, in fact, you can lose to us.
My turn.
Not your weakness.
Now it begins. My turn.
There we go, axe. Just needed to axe him. Okay. He does fight a little bit dirty, but not like crazy dirty.
Now it's over. Here I fight for my friend.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking that would take him out, honestly.
Prepare yourself.
Now that we have found his weakness, this should go substantially easier. Now he's gonna throw poison. Oh, he's not. Okay. Not poison, but sleep.
Here I come. Prepare yourself. I'll end this.
Wasn't too bad. Let's swap back after this.
Now it begins. Here I come. I'm sorry. For the pride of Ku.
He was a little harder than I was expecting, honestly, but considering the level and... I'm doing pretty well, Prude. How about yourself?
Still have much.
I was slightly complaining about some work stuff earlier, but nothing too bad, honestly. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? How has Destiny been going? I know that new DLC came out, and honestly, how am I trying to phrase this? Bungie not do so good at the moment? I'm trying to find a way to phrase it nicely, and it's like I can't think of it. Didn't Bungie just lay off a bunch of people again? That's what I'm trying to say. I know you're obviously the Destiny man, so I'm not trying to be like, you know what I'm trying to say. Doing good. Also, the Fellowship was great DLC. I'm glad to hear it's a great DLC. Yeah, because I know that they've been having difficulties at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah. And that's what I'd heard, which is unfortunate, because I definitely remember Bungie of old, and I liked Bungie of old. After what they did to Marty O'Donnell, I kind of wasn't as happy with them, honestly. Layoffs and transferred people to Inside Sonic, yeah. Ooh, that actually looks... okay. I can probably take you, honestly.
Oh. I like my odds.
Weak to ice, okay.
Rise, fierce. Try again.
Obviously, I'm not trying to poo-poo on them, just was something that I observed, so I was curious.
No, then.
And not trying to poo-poo that. But yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, for the most part, going pretty well. There's been some pretty silly things going on at work. I was mentioning that a little bit earlier. We can't have chairs anymore. And it's like, that to me is... That is certainly a choice that they have decided. Ooh, did you just heal yourself? Don't do that. I don't want you to heal yourself. Let's see. Okay. I want to heal myself, though. I'm gonna do this. Oh, good, you missed. Okay.
No,
This might take you out. Oh, not quite. Okay. I'd better play it safe. Go ahead and make sure I get my health back. At work, no chair. Yeah, yeah. It's really ridiculous. So, for where I work, I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this. Some people, basically all parts, I guess would be a better way to put it, are owned by each company. So the chairs were provided by my company where I work, and there's a bunch of like contractors there. Another one of the contractors was apparently stealing our chairs and sleeping on them, just in the corners. So now, instead of, dealing with the people that made it bad for everybody, they're making it bad. They're deciding, nah, you just don't need chairs at all. It's like, oh, this is certainly a choice, and I hate it. I am not a very big fan of punishing everybody for individuals' mistakes, and I happen to find it to be very silly, to be the least. Yeah, I don't know what Little Crow is, but I'm curious. But I mean, the company that I work for does frequently have very knee-jerk reactions, so yeah. It's not something that surprises me, but it is something that disappoints me.
Thinking time. Calculations complete. Try again. Thinking time. They're broken. I need a... Calculations complete. Magia Steve.
Well, didn't get quite as much SP back as I was hoping for that, but it, yeah, apparently, there was another one, actually, recently, where we now have to be, we have to be on site, let's see, how am I trying to phrase this? We basically have to be at work 13 hours a day now, and it's kind of ridiculous. Somebody was found abusing the system and somehow, and now we have to be GPS tracked when we sign into it. It's just... It's frustrating, and it's like, once again, don't punish everybody for somebody. It's like, this is very, very silly. I'm not saying who I'm working for, because I don't want to get in trouble, obviously, but it's like, just some choices sometimes are, yeah. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. I mean, I get paid for 10 hours, so we have, we have to have a mandatory, for sure, but it absolutely is ridiculous, don't get me wrong. We have to have a mandatory half-hour unpaid break, which I don't want in the first place. And our lunch is an hour that's unpaid. It's like, I just want a half hour, thank you. I don't want to be here for that long, guys, but not much that I could do about it, so. It's frustrating, but it's like, we'll see. There's, yeah, we'll see. Let's see, your tail. Okay, so we have 2 here. Well, we did Throne's story last time. I want to see if we actually have more. And hers is also level 16, so we'll do Throne's. But yeah, trust me, I do agree. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm just not sure
Father told me.
why they're doing it this way. It's I would expect it blows up
Finish the
eventually.
job. Come and join me in Winterbloom.
Could be wrong, of course.
He failed to give me any other details, but he never does. I believe the snakes.
Hey, Hans, how are you doing?
On the outskirts. He'll be there. I'm sure of it. I should learn more about this job and wait for an opening. And once I find it, I will kill
Oh,
Father.
small fry. Nice. As I say, day off is always good. I probably should have been streaming earlier, but I've just been travel banter. Excuse me. Without a doubt. I've known him for a long time. I can't imagine he passed up the opportunity. You ready, Oswald? You're rather quiet today, Professor. Cold. Yeah, but you should be used to it, Oswald. You did have to go ahead and live with it for how long? Whew. And I am going to basically at the moment for the new Pokemon set, Shrouded Fable, they're releasing them in staggered releases instead of all at once, which I actually appreciate because my wallet appreciates it. So I do have some packs I could open today, but I'm waiting until everything that I've ordered gets here. And then I do plan to open the packs then. As I said, I kind of appreciate this better though. Oh, invigorating nut. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll mug them because I want the nuts.
Oh,
Don't take that out of context.
I like my odds. Now then.
You bought a 3-pack the other day? You get anything good? There's a few cards in there that I'm really looking forward to, honestly. Like, I hope I get the Pheasantipity as well as the Duskull
Thinking time.
and a couple other things. There's a Duskull line with got a neat looking Houndoom altar, I think. Nice! Yeah, I have some right here I could open, but I bought no cards. You could buy cards, though. You don't have to not buy cards. Not that I'm saying you have to, of course. I would like the achievement, so I guess I'll go ahead and start knocking people out, honestly. Another nut. Hold on. Level 4, that won't be a problem.
Hand it over.
Houndoom was a really nice alt art. I guess I wasn't aware that there was an alt art in Shrouded Fable, but I'll have to look into that.
Plan.
It does make sense that there would be.
Very effective. Now,
You probably won't knock him out with one more hit, if I had to take a guess.
feel my wrath. All according to plan. Now then. Calculations complete.
Here's for that.
I've gained valuable insight.
But yeah, the new Duskull line, I can't remember. I can never remember the last Pokemon for the Duskull line is pretty nasty with Charizard or Dragapult. I had to think about it. I need to save for GothCon still. Still need a costume and a sleeping bag. That's fair. Ooh, special art. 66. I'm gonna look up this Houndoom real quick because you made me curious. But the Duskull line, if you can get it to the third evolution, or the second evolution, whatever. The final form, whatever you want to call it. Sounds good, Father Trekkie. Enjoy your groceries. Thank you for the lurk, too. You can do 130 damage with it, which is pretty nice, honestly. And then... even the Duskull, anyways, the middle form. Oh yeah, that is a nice looking card. That's not bad either. That's a $25 card. That does look really nice. I like that card. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and check out his Hisui and Growlithe. There is an alt art of that I want, and I want to see... Okay, so we probably... by the time we do the charity stream again next year, I'll probably be able to afford them. They've gone down significantly in price. They're no longer $20. They're now $10. They're going up a little bit in price. I'd assume they go down in price again soon, though, if I had to take a guess. We'll see. Give me 1 second. My wife's calling. Sorry, this is gross. It was just really bothering me. Not trying to be gross or anything. Just not concentrate because it kept itching. Okay. Oh, pardon. Just making the world look more immersive, which is alright, fair enough. Back and forth and back. Yay, I won!
No, Phil!
Oh no.
Oh, someone nicked my my shell.
I think Punch is gonna beat me because I Oh no!
Did you hit yourself with a banana?
Yes, I did. I don't know how to. Like,
Why?
why can't I? I might take a day. I might take a day off from biking. I'm having too much fun. Barack Obama. Excuse me. I am the big cheese.
Squid assistant, back up.
Alright, sorry about that. I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, Zerozic's Machinations. Okay, now you made me curious. I don't remember what that card is. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you were here for this one, Brute, but I did pull this one on stream. I can go ahead and show it. Zerosic Machinations. Zerosic Machinations. That's not bad either. $5, yeah. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 3 cards in their hand. Interesting. That's not bad. That's basically just the worst version of Iono. And if we don't get a replacement for Iono, I could see that being used, honestly, a fair amount. That's not a bad card. I was going to go to the Pokemon night tonight, but I probably am not, just because I'm not really feeling it. I haven't really been feeling it for the last while, and I need to actually get back there. But I just been like, don't really wanna. I'll get back eventually. It is a nice looking card though. I don't really need any of that. I'll knock you out though, because as I said, if I knock you out, I can work on grinding towards an achievement. Not like it's critical or anything, but it's like, hey, you know, get those gamer points. See, what do you got? Nah, not too interested.
Good night.
I also don't know why we can't just mug them after they're knocked out, but whatever.
Good
Also, I
night.
wanted to check what that some of the weapons did, and it's like I need a. Nope. It would be nice, but we don't get as much of a bonus. Conqueror's sword, like, yeah, and that's raising physical attack by 250 against broken sword. Like, once they're broken, that helps a lot. As I say, as is, that is almost equal though. You can't use their things. Sounds good. You make sure you have a good night, Prute. God bless. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by. I was going to show you the card I grabbed. I wasn't sure if you were here. I'll show that real quickly in case you're still here, Prute. This one we got on stream during the raid train, and I was very excited to pull this one. It's a very nice card. I'm finally getting around to sorting all the cards from the raid train, by the way. I'm like halfway there. Whoa, living on it. I've just been busy with trading for Ragbri and other things, and I'm glad to be honestly finally getting there. I wish that we could go ahead and use other weapons. That's like my one complaint for this. No, we don't. Oh, actually, yeah, never mind. Back in the rough, lockpick, some chance. Okay. Not a bad one, actually. All this should be fine. I don't think we have anything that we might have something better there. If you use lightning, that'd be good, but nah. Think there's gonna be anything? Yeah. Yeah, Forbidden Bow becomes good once we throw a Rosary Redemption on. So, or no, Blessed in Disguise. Pardon me. As I don't think that don't think there's anything else really to go ahead and modify currently. So. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on Throne's quest instead of getting. Wait, hold on. Gotta knock out one more person. As I said, we could soothe them and make them go to sleep, but that requires items, whereas Throne requires no items.
He's not here.
Well, look who showed up.
Oh, do we have to fight you guys? We didn't get to fight anything on Mom's path.
You really are a beauty.
So I'm hoping we could fight you guys.
Why don't you come have some fun with us?
I don't have time to play with children.
How about you take a look around? There's 3 of us and only 1 of you.
Even if that were true, at her level, she could take you very easily.
Told we could have our way with you.
So be a good girl and we'll make it worth your while.
I've had more than I can stand of these brats. Time to put them to bed.
We're gonna knock them out or fight them? Oh, I see. We're gonna knock them out. Okay. Unfortunate that we can't mug them as well. I should have gone ahead and checked what the others had to say, but I didn't.
Good night.
Well done, my girl.
Father.
You look scruffier than I remember.
Robbed only of their movement. It takes an experienced hand to perform a feat like that.
Thank you.
Children these days are so simple. A few leaves is all it takes to win someone's obedience. I told them a beautiful woman would be visiting, and that they could take whatever liberties they wanted with her. I'm sure they're dreaming of you as we speak.
You're pretty messed up. Not gonna lie.
Oh, don't look so cross, girl. I was only joking.
Enough. I deal with your antics every time we work together.
But you've grown because of it. You're the best in the nest now. I take it you finished the last job, then.
Was that also meant as a joke?
You mean tricking my children into killing each other?
A little messed up. That's a little more than a little messed up.
I told you, didn't I? I want you to be my successor.
Ooh.
Once we finish this job, the throne's all yours.
Until that isn't the case, I'm sure.
I don't want it. I came here to kill you. I will find an opening. I must.
I mean, we could just do it right now. We're level 60. Would have no problem.
Time to get
We wouldn't get chapter 3 and chapter 4, mind you, but...
I'll tell you more when we get there. Come find me when you're ready. I'll be waiting on the eastern side of town.
Understood.
Also, I like this outfit. I was thinking of using this only for Father Brown streams. But I'm honestly thinking I might just go ahead and try to have an outfit that I have every time I stream, and this might be it. I've been missing the cowboy hat, and the cowboy hat goes pretty well with the rest of the outfit, in my opinion, so... Been wearing the Mega Man hat, which I also like. I guess I could alternate between that, and then, yeah.
You are.
As I expected. No openings, even from behind.
I mean, we could still take him absolutely right now.
But Father is sure to let us guard down sometime. The moment he strikes the killing blow on his target. No matter how skilled the assassin, they haven't a thought to spare on anything else at that moment. That's my opening. That's when I will kill Father. Why have we come here?
To see the snow hares. They're a thieves' guild that call this town home. They used to be on good terms with the Black Snakes, but they've been encroaching on our territory lately.
It would be too bold, but also not entirely in wrong, Hams. I've been meaning to wear it for a while, I just...
There's one sentry at the entrance.
It really depends on how hot it is. The cowboy hat, I don't know if the cowboy hat for you
Infiltrate the hideout and
gets too hot, but for me it gets too hot.
You will take the lead, Throne.
I can definitely understand why you would think that, though. That makes sense.
Support? Father and I have worked countless jobs together. But he was always the one to deliver the final blow. We both knew that his dagger wouldn't miss. What is he thinking? Could he have seen through my plan?
What's the matter, Throne? This is no more than a test to see what you're truly capable of.
This is unexpected. Now I have to do the job and wait for another chance. Understood, Father.
Fair.
Do you remember our first job, Throne?
Let's say the basement isn't usually too bad, but some days during the summer does get particularly
I
bad.
want to know.
Today it's very nice. As I said, I should have gone biking today. It's a great day for biking. I really should have. I just been feeling lazy this week. I gotta get over it.
I'll be back. Good enough. Killing him would be safer. Corpses don't come after you.
You're a high enough level.
I refuse to spill blood unless I must. I hate the way it makes me feel.
Fair enough. You still shouldn't be stealing, but admittedly,
It all began.
I do still appreciate the stealing because it's good for beneficial for me. And at least you don't want to kill people. Oh, did you not used to mind about killing people? Interesting.
Please, don't kill me.
Go on, give it a try.
Oh, probably from the very first kill.
I can't do it.
You're still young and naive, Throne. You're wasting your sympathy. He's the worst sort of scum there is.
This isn't Tatooine.
Come now, Throne. Once you kill him, you'll understand.
Never find a worse hive of villainy and
You'll
scum.
see how intoxicating the smell of blood can be. Soon enough, you'll want to spread it on your bread like butter.
Nope, don't think so.
I'd rather have raspberries.
But of course, everyone is born with a gift. The gods bestow us all with a job only we can do. It is our fate. Your gift was wielding a dagger, Throne.
Until I find that fourth class, because I have no clue where it is. I probably could look it up, to be fair.
You must learn to kill.
If I have it. No, I don't think I do. I gotta finish the Inventor anyways, which is one of the... Yeah, I don't have it. I had to think about it.
Very good.
Maybe we'll throw Inventor on
Just as
Throne,
I
to be fair.
expected. How was it, my dear?
The smell of blood. I hate it.
It is not my favorite smell in the world either. Admittedly, I don't think I've ever... I mean, I don't think I've ever done it by killing somebody. Ooh, no, I never have. So that does happen to be different.
I killed just the way Father taught me. I can't remember how many lives I've taken. My hands are forever tainted with the stench of blood. But soon, I will put this life behind me.
We have something downloading. Hold on, I'm checking, because we are getting a couple drop frames. I'm trying to see why that could be. No, it doesn't look like it. That's fascinating. I don't know. Like, it's not very many, and probably not that noticeable, but I notice it, and it bothers me. Ooh, dungeon over here? Oh yeah, dungeon over there. Okay. I was gonna say, we haven't really fought with Throne in a while, so... Oh, here's them. This is gonna be easy peasy.
You there. Please, please. Please help me. If you don't, they'll sell me away. I heard a rumor. They say the snow hares kidnap girls for trade.
That's pretty gross.
Please, help me.
Please, help me.
At least, that's pretty gross.
I will help you, but after my job here is done.
You might not be here by that point, Throna. Just
Thank you.
putting it out there, to be quite honest.
Kind woman.
Now, to
Ooh,
find
that felt
out
good.
who's behind all this.
It feels nice when you get to crack your back or neck in just the right way. Alright, I'm going to... Okay.
That was
I figured as such, but I was curious. Alright, bring out the enemies that are gonna have no
Stand aside or
problem. Oh, we even surprised them. Okay.
my
Well,
turn.
let's see if we take them out in one hit.
cleaning time.
Ooh, I was gonna say, if we... Well, I do want to go ahead and get some extra...
It
It doesn't matter. Actually, a little bit it does.
Now then.
Here I go. What?
It doesn't matter.
Tidied up.
Breaking doesn't always work if they're dying properly, which is still an annoying glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch, whatever you want to call it. Annoying trait. Not something I like. Not like the worst thing in the world. It's like, oh no, I didn't get a little bit of extra experience, but it's just enough where it's like, it is a bit frustrating.
Work, Oswald. It's over.
What if I take what I want?
But once again, not like we're not at a high level. Though admittedly, if we're planning to do the secret boss, which I am planning on, just like we did for Octopath Traveler 1, I'm wondering if it's going to be nearly as much of a grind as it was last time, because that one was certainly a thing.
Come and get me. Cleaning time.
My turn. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Thinking time.
My
Yeah, may as well assume that you are. You're wrong, but that's
I
fine.
know no cure for evil.
I know a cure for evil.
I shall be your opponent.
Okay, so we fought that guy before. Let's... Alright, okay. Oh, fish are... Well, not always. Alright.
My turn.
I think I'd rather just get them out of here than worry about if we break them or not. I will break
I
you.
want.
Was this all that this leads to? That's, slightly underwhelming. Not gonna lie.
Let's play.
It's fine, don't get me wrong, but it's still like, oh, hoping for a little bit more.
Now then. And done.
Ooh.
My turn.
For once, I'm actually glad that somebody was not able to finish them off, just so we can get that extra experience.
Forgive me.
Excuse me. Oh. I see. Okay, that's not as, okay, so that's meant to be a... Yep. Yep.
Stand aside or fight.
My turn. Cleaning time.
Yep.
Eat this.
Now, sometimes it does work properly, as we just saw there, but it's not very frequently where it does.
My turn.
Basically, if you get a skill like Salt the Wound, will make it work. Let's say, there's always a possibility that there's something that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for nuts, basically, at this point, because it's like, I have most of... There might be a few items stowed away here and there that I'm interested in, but for the most part, it's like, I want the nuts. It's like a nut that you can play with outside. Hey, what?
I take what I want.
ESP. I have a family to feed. That's an old,
Come and get me.
very old reference.
Here I go.
Ah. Like, okay, Grandpa, you're making references again. Ah, back in my day.
I need a plan. I've gained valuable insight.
Ooh, hello. Well, there's one more thing. I'll come bother you guys in a second. I see I missed one other chest that might actually have
Get me.
something decent there.
What to do? There, eat this. My turn.
Now it I'm sung for the pride of Ku.
Ooh, ooh. It was pretty bad, not gonna lie. Very dumb joke. Fourth dagger, I mean, we can sell it, so that does also happen to be a good thing.
Let's play.
Here I come. It's over.
I need a plan.
Playtime is Jover. Although it did seem like it worked properly that time. Fascinating.
I take what I want.
Life is too precious to risk.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Reduce them to ash. How weak. I've
Waste.
seen worse methods.
hello, boys.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, you're not gonna like the results.
I've come to clean up the filth.
That tattoo. You're one of the black snakes.
Yeah?
I take it you've come to talk about our little territory issue.
Talk about. I don't know about that.
The black snakes have long been our allies, but the snow hares, we're capricious creatures. The snakes have grown old. They're not as tough as they used to be. The fact that they've sent a weak little girl like you just proves it.
Okay.
Enough talk. Why not see how weak this little girl is for yourself?
As long as we get a fight.
I accept your challenge. I'm through with you, little kid. I've set my sights on stronger allies.
I believe it, but
The death of the black snakes.
you're not gonna like the results. Not gonna lie.
Now to clean up the filth.
Is he protected by his thief, though? Is he?
Ready? Thanks.
Got something out of that.
Reload. Here I go. Well now. Cleaning time.
May as well.
Thanks.
Still something that we can. I should have been stealing a long time ago, to be quite honest. I've kind of been forgetting to. Bubble Booey.
Magia speaks weak, or a true friend. My turn.
Well. Yeah, right.
You're in for it now.
what to do.
Just try me.
Thanks.
Okay, actually that's a decent thing. Oh, you actually did some decent damage there, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. Well, what to do is defend. Defend.
Prepare yourself. I fight for my it's
Oh, he didn't go down from that. That's fascinating. Not gonna lie. Then he went down.
I take what I want.
Oh, did we just get 2 olives of life there? I am okay with this. That's that's perfectly fine by me.
It appears your own end is nigh.
Please, spare me.
How much you guarded? They stand no chance. Yeah, at least not until chapter 4, and even then, maybe not by then.
I'll even lick your shoes.
Yeah, lick my shoes.
And not just the top. I'll lick the bottom too. Yes, gladly.
Yeah, lick my shoes.
You disgust me.
Aw.
No, please, spare me.
Sorry. Don't take it personally.
My no shinderu. Oh.
Even the most skilled assassin is vulnerable the moment he strikes a killing blow. Isn't that right, Throne?
I mean, we could totally still take you, buddy. I'm just being honest. We got 3 other people with us. We're level 60.
Don't worry, you'll live. I didn't hit any vitals. You upheld my teachings well, child. But that won't be enough to kill me.
Yeah, well, we're level 60.
So you knew.
Of course I did. I'm your father, after all. I can see through all your schemes. You would be dead now had I wanted that.
That's not true. We can cast Revive.
Help!
Silence her. What did I do wrong, Throne? I cared for you more than any of my other children.
I'm tired of this life. I want to leave the Black Snakes. And to do so, I must kill you.
I see. Oh, Throne, you truly are my daughter. When you're ready, come to Montwise.
That'll be a while. We gotta get through everybody else's
I'll
chapters
wait
too.
for you there. Then we can put an end to all of this.
Father.
Admittedly, I should have been stealing a long time ago with Throne. Catch Reem. I kind of keep forgetting that Throne can steal. I should have been remembering that a long, long time ago instead of being... Oh! That's unfortunate.
She's gone. I was too late.
You're too late. Way past uncool, Throne.
Father never let his guard down. Not once. I don't know if I can defeat him head on.
You can.
But I have to try. Montwise.
Montwise will come later. We got another thing here.
That's where he'll be. I must go there. If I'm ever to be free.
Throne fails to strike down her mark, and when the snake's game of deception ends, Father emerges as the victor. He reveals he knew Throne's intentions from the very start. And so she steels herself for an arduous journey toward freedom. Alright. Time for another story. But while we're here, hold on. No. Yes. You got... Yeah, you're definitely getting, you're giving me your stuff.
I like my odds. I need a plan.
Find it funny that he is weak to ice and lives here.
Try again. Thinking time. Poor aim. Now then, they're broken. Calculations complete. Magia Stiefel finished. Study harder. I would.
Hey. Listen, I want that achievement. D&D just got... What do you mean D&D just got canceled? Go on. I'm curious. There's not really much there that I want for that. What'd they do? What did Hasbro do? What Hasbro do? Haha. The game I was supposed to play in on Bren's channel. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is everybody okay? Pardon me. I thought you meant that people had finally had enough and we're like, we're done, Hasbro. DM has a swap, fair enough. Hope the DM's alright then. I understand how that goes though. I wouldn't mind finding a group honestly and playing, because it's like I have not played in a while. I have the Pathfinder books because I was gonna play with Feeble and the group, and then not his fault. My work schedule just did not work out after all, so. Which once again, not his fault. It's annoying, but work schedule is annoying for clarification, not Feeble. I do want to know what the last job is. I can't remember what it is. We're obviously missing one. That's true. It is the most authentic. Aside from Rock's Fall, everybody dies. Let's see. Octopath Traveler II. I want to see what the last job is. Maybe we could go grab that? Because it's like, we don't have that. The Conjurer? I think. Yeah, we don't have the Conjurer. Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, where's that? Oh, it's in Ku. No wonder why we can't do it. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, alright. We'll come back to that later then. Because obviously, as in Ku, then I can't do that. I gotta progress further. So we'll get to that eventually. Just can't do it currently. Which is fine, I guess. And yeah, honestly, I'll probably throw Cassidy onto Conjurer, because she already kind of stat boost anyways, so we can make her better. Brone will probably throw Inventor on once we actually make Inventor better. We could throw her on to it now, honestly. Like, the only thing is, I don't have quite as much unlocked for inventor as I'd like currently, so I'll do that later. Okay. Like to hear another tale. I was curious if you could do it again, honestly.
So this is Winter Bloom. According to my treatment log, I've been here before.
Ah, small fry.
I have no memory of that visit, of course, and yet I am at ease here.
Bruh.
It can't be.
Ah, but it is.
Cassidy, is that you?
I think I've been calling her Cassidy, because Cassidy is certainly a name, but I'm gonna keep calling her Cassidy, because like, why not just slap that I in there?
She's back! Miss Cassidy is back!
We're back. A dinosaur's tail.
No kidding?
Welcome back, dear. We were all hoping to see your face around here again.
Excuse me, but you recognize me?
I have the amnesia.
How could I forget you after all you did for us? Oh, forgive me, but
Pardon
I
me.
have lost my memories.
Forgive me, but I have the anime trope.
I came here in hopes of finding...
Or video game trope. I mean, either way. Half a dozen of another.
We'd all be happy to talk your ear off if it helps.
Thank you.
Wait, what? Woman utterly exhausted from taking care of her alien mother. Cassidy's counsel, kind counsel, helped her gather herself and see her mother off as more. Are you saying she let her mother die? That's not good.
Thank you.
Not gonna lie, but maybe I'm misunderstanding that. I'll just assume that I'm misunderstanding that. I don't want to think of what it otherwise would be. Nice.
Thank you.
I watched another movie worthy of the Guilty Pleasures list. Nice! I am currently making my way through...
Just say the word, Miss
so,
Cassidy.
I'm
I'll be happy to
watching...
chat for hours.
I'll wait till you're back, Hums. I'll type it out.
Though, come to think of it, Lady Rosa was the one closest to you. Rosa? She's ruler of these lands. You'll find her in her manor in the northwest of town.
You know, I probably should... Oh, you're not getting any after now? That works for me, then. I was saying that it should be popping. But that's fine. What movie is my question. And the other part is, I've been working on watching anime for next year, because I have been, watching Ghost in the Shell. I've been enjoying it, actually. They're standalone complex, for clarification, because I know that the original Ghost in the Shell is made by somebody else, and that they basically just asked if they could make a parallel timeline for Standalone Complex, if I understand correctly. I really like Standalone Complex. I'm not sure if I would enjoy the original one as much, because I know that the manga artist for Ghost in the Shell draws hentai, and it's like, admittedly, even with Standalone Complex, you can definitely see that it's like, I don't really need this, thanks, but it's like, alright, it's nothing that's been awful for the most part so far. I'm only like 6 episodes in, so I am really enjoying it, because it's definitely one of the ones that I've been wanting to watch for a long time, ever since I saw it on Adult Swim, because let's be honest, the theme song for Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex kind of slaps. Like, really, really hard. Also, one second. Yuha is streaming at the moment. I'm going... Oh, is Yuha done streaming? Yuha is done streaming. I was... Okay. You haven't watched any... I enjoy Ghost in the Shell. I'm making my way through animes that I think would be good. I gotta get Samurai Champloo still and Kids on the Slope. I got a couple other animes over there. I gotta rewatch Claymore. I gotta watch Metabots. Like, I gotta get through the top 10 list. And it's like, I got so much anime to watch. It's like, I want to rewatch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure up to part 4, because I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Golden Wind. That's gonna get some people upset right there. But I just am not a big fan. It's fine. Golden Wind is fine. It's not Stone Ocean, which I really don't like, or The Alternate Universe, which I really, really don't like. Part 5 is fine. I'd watch it again, but it's not... I watch it up to... You hated Golden Wind. I thought Golden Wind was fine, but not nearly as good as the other parts. Like... It was fine. I know people really like Golden Wind, but it's like... It's fine. This is fine. I'd rather something else, but this is fine. Now, the one thing I will say for... part 4 is I kind of hate that the character assassinated Joseph Joestar a smidge. I cannot imagine Joseph Joestar cheating on his wife, just being honest. That's like the one thing that irks me really about part 4. But aside from that, I kind of really like Josuke, so I'm not that upset by it, because obviously it's just a show, it's not real life. Which does happen to make a difference, in my opinion, on things in some senses. So, but Josuke kind of do be a good character. Like, all the Part 4 characters kind of be good characters. Even the villains. Yoshikage Kira. I just want to clip my nails and smell girls, because I'm Yoshikage Kira. And that's part 4 in a nutshell. Kind of. Not entirely. It goes a little further than that, but it's funny to me.
If it isn't Casti. This person seems to recognize me as well. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but I would like to request an audience with Lady Rosa.
Word of your coming has already reached us. This way, please.
My wife home? I can't imagine she's home already. We go check.
Thank you.
I know that's just a moon, but that's making me think of the 3-up moon in Super Mario World. Not entirely one for one, but it did make me do a double take. Thinking about Golden Wind, feels like it was tailor-made to create the goriest scenarios possible. It's cheap shock value entertainment. I don't know if I agree with that. They definitely had more gore, but that was something that's kind of been part of JoJo's for a long time. I mean, you have to remember, even with the first part 1, that was fairly gory. You know, Dio getting decapitated, a dog dying in a box. You didn't see the dog die in the box. Various other things. And as much as I don't happen to enjoy the gore aspects, that's not my biggest problem with Golden Wind, honestly. I just felt like it wasn't that good of a story. Like, there was parts of it that were good, but the other part is, since it's a mafia story, as much as I don't like the gore, I understand it. So it's like, I don't like parts about Golden Wind, but I can understand that. Now, admittedly, was it probably gorier than it needed to be? Somewhat. I mean, you got the Metal Man
Good to see.
that attacks via blood. It was a whole nother level.
Please be at
And now you're
peace.
making me think of the song from Golden Wind, the whole nother level. I can't remember the rest of it, but it's like that. Now that's somewhat running through my head.
Melody between old friends. So it's true. You really don't remember.
There's time for that later. You need medicine.
I will definitely say it was gory on a whole nother level, but as I said, the whole mafioso aspect, I can understand that, and just the powers. As I said, I don't like Stone Ocean or the parts afterwards. I'd have to know if the gore went from where Golden Wind was and went back down, because if that happened, I could understand it, honestly, because, as I said, mafioso story, I can kind of get it. It's not like I appreciate, it's not like I like it, but I get it.
I owe my life to your fortitude and skill.
Oh. I'm glad to hear I was able to help you. Would you allow me to examine you? The medicine appears to be slowing the disease's progress, but your entire body is showing signs of mild paralysis.
I mean, that's true, Hobbs, but
At this rate,
you're alright.
You won't last.
To be fair, Josuke did that a little bit too. Not nearly as badly, but he definitely did a little bit.
Where only a few grains of sand remain in my hourglass. Yet, I wish to live just a little longer.
Rosa.
I do agree. Golden Wind is definitely the most
Your medicine.
graphic out of the ones I've seen.
It's been so long.
I would call you Melia, not Melia, not gonna lie. Melia.
I've gathered balm leaves from the herb garden every day, just like you told me.
I mean, to be fair, while I am obviously interested in the story Hobbs at the moment,
What?
I am currently just waiting for
The one you planted for
Cassidy to get more story development instead of, oh, I got the amnesias again.
With the right herbs, I made.
So I'm just waiting to get past that part of the story, because, like, yep, this is very anime trope.
Would you show me?
Which isn't bad, it just, yeah.
It would be my pleasure. The garden is next to the house. I'll go ahead and unlock it.
I have other anime over there, too. Like, I want to finish watching Sherlock Hound, because I've been enjoying that. But there's a lot of anime that I need to watch before next year. Because as of the moment, I would basically just have Gurren Lagann, One Piece, flaws and all. One Piece will probably go at number 10, to be quite honest. I like One Piece, but it does have its flaws, as much as One Piece fans don't like to admit it. And then Yu Yu Hakusho are basically the three that I'd have in there. It's like, yep, I gotta watch more anime. We're talking about series and not like movies. I have not watched that much anime. I've watched more anime movies, but even not that much. So it's definitely why I'm like, yep, I gotta watch some more.
In the laws of our land, she cannot inherit her mother's estate until she is 12.
I watched Claymore and Rosario plus Vampire. That's the other ones I can remember. Rosario plus Vampire I don't recommend, by the way. It's not necessarily off. It's not necessarily bad, but it is overly horny.
So Rosa wants to pass.
It needs the bonk stick a couple times.
That's why she's so desperate. I'll do everything I can for her. I promise you.
Admittedly, Claymore, I need to pick up the manga, because the manga changes differently. And I do need to go ahead and... Well, I haven't seen Rurouni Kenshin. As much as I've heard that's good, although I've heard that the author's a scumbag. I've heard he had very bad things on his computer. I did like one of his spin-offs, Buso Rankin. I need to go ahead and actually finish watching that. I haven't read the manga, but I do need to go ahead and actually finish the anime now, because, like... which I'll work on. I'm just really enjoying Ghost in the Shell currently. Admittedly, they're probably about the same length, and I just want to keep watching Ghost in the Shell currently. They'll probably change at some point, but movies are a factor. Ghibli would dominate. Yeah, I would probably have to agree with that, honestly.
These plants are well tended.
Like,
I've taken care of them every day, Casty. Just like
kind
you
of.
taught me.
Some of Ghibli's movies should have been series. Okay, one of Ghibli's movies should have been a... Hey, hold on. Hey. One of Ghibli's movies should have been a series. I'll explain in a second which one. Most of their movies are really good. I know that they've had a few stinkers. I don't know if I watched the stinkers. One of the alleged stinkers I've heard actually wasn't too bad. Earwig and The Witch or something like that. I've actually heard from SQPN recently that one kind of got pooped on, even though it wasn't nearly as bad as people made out to be. It's like, okay, I'm kind of curious about that, so I'll check that out at some point, because it's like that was the main reason I hadn't watched it. But it's like, okay, especially since I found out that the story for Earwig and the Earwig and the Witch is based off of another story by the same person that did Howl's Moving Castle, which makes me go, okay. You know, I know that obviously Howl's Moving Castle changed a lot between the book and the movie, but I'm still curious enough. I do need to go ahead and finish reading that book, because I did start it many years ago and then I didn't finish it for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I would like to get back to it. And then I know also that there is many... Well, not many. There's 2 sequels, I should say. I'd like to get it back. But basically, to somewhat what I'm trying to think, I wish that they would go back and redo Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Because the... One second. Maybe I gotta get a Q-tip, which is possible. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind has a manga that I think is much better than the movie. It expands on a lot of what goes on, and I wish that they would make that into a series. I don't think that'll ever happen at this point. Spirited Away, on the other hand, fantastic. My Neighbor Totoro, a little basic, but fantastic. Fear of the Fireflies, oh gosh, is that depressing? Fantastic. Even The Cat Returns I liked. Princess Mononoke, Porco Rosso, which I haven't watched in a while. I should watch that. I'll watch that with Minimax here eventually. He's grounded for the week, though.
You're such a good daughter, Malia.
Thanks.
May I take some cuttings? I need them to mix an elixir for your mother.
Admittedly, as much as I like Gurren Lagann, that also has some flaws too. That probably will come in at about 9. I need to finish Evangelion.
She'll be completely paralyzed.
I do want to go ahead and actually own the Evangelion movies, because I enjoy the I think I enjoy the movies more than I do the series, but I need to go ahead and finish the series.
Barkleaf, snowgrass. Can't forget the bloodberry. You can never have enough bloodberries.
Bloodberries. I'm seeing if I can get one. Oh, that's not even American. See, like, I kind of want to pick up the others because I have part 4. Now I need to get part 1, 2, and 3. I've watched them because... Which Ghibli is my favorite? I'd have to think about that. I'm getting distracted here. Give me 30 seconds, I'll get undistracted. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be spending money at the moment. I do want to get the... Which Ghibli is my favorite? Probably Spirited Away, honestly. Spirited Away is the one that I watched the most growing up. I probably seem quite excited about it. I am. My homeland is a desert, if you recall. Gardens are red there, especially one so fair and lush with flowers. Garden isn't just for a show. Every single plant, flower, and vine here has a purpose. Each possesses a beneficial property that can be used to save lives. Pleasing to the eye they are, and filled with sweet kindness, too. One day I'd love to plant a garden like this for my friends in Ku. Hee hee, your heart is as kind as any plant here. But probably Spirited Away, honestly. It's like, it's the one that I grew up with the most growing up. Rose's daughters and an heir to the house the moment she turns 12 years of age. She tries to be like her mother and both. Okay, fair enough. I do really like the story for it, and honestly, that was probably, as much as I don't like Disney, they did go ahead and start pulling out the stops, especially with that one. Do I like Patrick Stewart being in Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind? And would people probably say that he did a better role? Maybe. But I actually think that all of the actors did a much better role for the English version of Spirited Away, I'm not gonna lie, and it's interesting. The only one that I'd probably say is better is Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. Otherwise, I would say that they kind of nailed it with Spirited Away. I haven't seen Arietta yet, so I do need to watch it. Once there's been taken until a few. I have not seen it yet. I know it's based off of like the Littles or whatever. I do want to watch it. I just have not yet.
Is she gonna die?
Well, Belia, we all die someday. I don't know why I decided that was the time to say that. I mean, it's a true thing, but it's like, yeah, that's not what she probably wants to hear at the moment.
No, it's all right. Thanks for being honest.
I do need to use the restroom, so I'm probably gonna take a brief break.
This time and watched her getting weaker. I expected this. Even after she became bedridden, she's still
The Borrowers, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Of all else. I want to follow in her footsteps. I want her to know her spirit will live on in me.
I want you to Spirit Way is the best. Yeah, I do agree with that. As I said, Porco Rosso is probably a really underrated one. I really like Porco Rosso, and I don't think enough people like it or have watched it, in my opinion. I think it's a good second, and I might. It is Alice in Wonderland with a plot. Yeah, not entirely wrong. It's an isekai without being an isekai, which I kind of appreciate because it's like new world, but the character doesn't die, and she does still go back to her family and life because she realizes that she missed it, and she does love her family. So it's a reverse isekai in a sense, where it's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna go ahead and stay in this crazy world. Oh dear, Oswald, your eyes are bloodshot. Hold on a moment, I'll whip up some eye drops. That won't be necessary. But double do, you sound all stuffed up. I hope you haven't caught a cold. My physical condition is optimal. Were you crying? That girl's earnest passion seems to have stimulated my tear ducts. How peculiar. Oswald. Not peculiar. The answer is quite simple. It's because you have a kind heart. New isekai is mostly cringe? Yeah, I do agree with that. I think there's some that have been alright, but it's like, I'm very tired of it. The trope can die. It's worn its welcome. Like many anime tropes, it wears its welcome very quickly. People find it hilarious, and then it's like, okay, I'd like it to die now, please.
Greg, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to treat a guest? I'm here to see how our dear sickly Rosa's doing.
Why do I feel like this is bad?
Bad cough, huh? You don't look so good. Worse than the last time I came by. Why not just die already? Don't worry. I'll look after your lands and...
That's not what you want to say. Why don't you just die already? It's like, what the heck is wrong with you? Alright, I do really need to use the restroom. That's fair. That's a perfect time because I need to use the restroom real badly. I will be right back. Also, I realized I forgot to turn the volume off last time when we went BRB, so I'm doing that this time. Did, pardon me. Maybe I just shouldn't have placed this time.
See, I was getting a little concerned because I couldn't figure out where your icon was on the mini-map. And
it's far enough back.
I assumed it was underneath me, so I kept running.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. Because he's racist.
Supersonic racing.
Supersonic racing. What's this do, by the way, over here?
Yeah, that is. Yep, now you've done it.
Stop! I made a mistake, boys!
I don't know what this button does. Maybe I should push it.
Not my best thought out plan, I'll be honest.
No, it sounds like it wasn't, but it does sound hilarious.
It was. Can I get a clip of that, Father?
There we go.
We did it.
If you can.
Good.
I was just curious because I was talking about this with one of my friends and like, man, that game did not have any Catholic morals. So I'm like, okay, now I really want to know how this, whoever submitted it, why they submitted it.
That's not true at all. But
That I believe, but I guess out of the examples on the list, it was probably the least qualified. That might be a better way of phrasing what he said. Hey guys, it's Avatar. When is the third Avatar movie coming out again?
You have the mark.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, let's traumatize them kids. It's like, it's basically the exact same, but hairier and with horns now. It's like, Square, what were you thinking? What was you thinking, Square? Because it's like, you even got the eyes right here, you got the hair, and it's like a very similar word. You got a very similar facial structure. It's like, Square, what were you thinking? What were you thinking, Square? They knew what they were thinking. They were thinking, let's traumatize them kids. It's like, Square! Square! Come on, Square! Oh, goodness. Like, I can't believe somebody at Square didn't go, hey, wait, this is a bad idea. But, nope, nobody did. Though, so it's much...
No!
No! It was only funny when Phil's getting hurt.
You're coming with me.
No. Somebody please clip the last 30 seconds. That clip still works pretty well. Oh, most of those clips did, actually. Like, I still found them humorous. I was able to listen while I was... I gotta call my wife here in a few minutes just to make sure she's getting the child. The child!
Who in the hells are you?
It's Casty. Don't you recognize her?
Casty? Oh, yes. That healer, one of those heirs apothecaries. You've wasted your time here. Rosa's going to bite it, and there's nothing you can...
Enough! I will not permit you to insult our guest, Greg.
Hey, no need to get all snippy. All
I mean, there's a little reason to get snippy here, kind of poo-pooing her mother.
If you have something to say, you'll address it to me. I am the lady of this house.
Ugh. Fine. I've had my fill of this.
Like, good for you, Melia. I know it's Melia, but it's like, nah. Go on with Melia.
I'm a guest in your house too. You can at least see me to the door.
Oh, you're going to steal her, aren't you?
Very well. If you'll follow me.
You're going to kidnap her.
Lady Melia, are you sure?
Of course. I shall handle this.
You're going to kidnap her.
Why'd that healer have to show up now?
Like, we can't hear you. That wasn't a thought bubble, bro.
I am sorry you had to see that. Greg is my nephew. He's not a bad man. He simply wants to change this town for the better.
Or for his wallet. Probably more accurately for his wallet.
He is too hasty. He plans to force his vision upon the people, and in his hurry to help, ignores their needs.
So that's why you're so desperate to have Malia inherit your title.
Forgive me, but I think I need to rest now.
Rosa, I've made an elixir for you. It should ease your pain.
There we go. I was gonna say, oh, do we have to? Took me a second.
Here, drink deep.
Thank you, Casti. I'm already feeling better.
I recommend you get some rest. Sleep will aid the medicine in its work.
You haven't changed one whit, Casti. What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. I only wish to extend a helping hand to all in need. Even without your memories, you are still the same old Casti.
Rosa.
I mean, you would happen to be pretty similar to the person, even if you don't have to remember.
Casti, if I may have a word.
Registol and Melia.
I found this out front.
A letter?
Apothecary, we have Malia. If you ever want to see her again, come to the tavern in the Thieves' Quarter. Alone.
No, even if she's alone, she'll still beat your butt.
Malia.
I've searched the whole manor and there's no sign of her anywhere. Oh dear. Oh dear. What will I tell Lady Rosa?
Where is the tavern they spoke of in the letter?
On the north side of town. But the Thieves' Quarter is too dangerous. People get robbed there. You can't mean to...
Yeah.
I do. I intend to rescue her.
Actually, that's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just being funny.
Stay with Rosa and don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
That is true, she can.
Casti.
One other thing I did want to... Honestly, I just want a better axe. The double tomahawk is starting to really show it where now, so I gotta find a better axe. But it's like, I want something that's similar to the hero's axe. We don't have lightning-based attack, which is the main thing here. That is, we do have a couple lightning-based attacks for you, however. I mean, why not, honestly? Honestly, I know that you get one free attack, but at the same time, it's like, I think it's served its purpose at this point. I'm a coming, Melia.
Malia.
Melia.
Now, not another step.
We gonna beat him up? Your posse does not scare me.
What have you done to Malia?
Oh, don't worry about her. I'm a pacifist at heart.
Double Tomahawk is fun, but its power is basically just the main problem with it now.
What do you hope to gain by this treachery?
Oh, that's easy.
You kill Rose. Yep.
I want you to stop ministering to Rosa and get out of my town.
You want that title that badly?
I'm a visionary. I'm going to turn this backwater burg into a thriving metropolis, like Clockbank. But that fool Rosa is too stuck in the past to see the future.
Well, please tell me you're gonna beat your butt.
Eventually, I started thinking, I could do a better job than her. I could change this town.
You would pressure her now, when she's battling a mortal illness?
It's for her own good. She should give the town to me and retire so she can focus on recuperating. I've almost got her convinced, but you're going to ruin all my hard work. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Leave, and I promise I'll send Malia home.
Or I could beat your butt.
Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Could you shut up already? Let's get to the point. You want this busybody gone, right? There's an easier way to make her disappear.
Hold on. What are you planning?
It's almost like when you associate with bad people.
Depends on what she values more. Her money or her life.
Stop! I hired you to stand there and look menacing, nothing more.
If you walk out that door right now, I'll pretend like none of this ever happened.
Mick! Mac!
Yeah, boss?
We're gonna die.
Little Miss Tough Girl here's on her way out of town. Show her the boot and take her purse for the trouble.
I'm coming, Malia.
Mick, Mac, it's time for us to die. Oh man, I'm getting tired of bosses being protected by their underlings though. Not gonna lie about that one. Yeah, we can wait a second.
There!
Here I come. Here.
Yeah. Okay.
What to do, what to do.
Let's see, woke him up. I appreciate that. Okay. Now can I steal?
Cleaning time.
I may as well just try it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that is about what I expected.
Here I come.
Hoping otherwise, but...
My turn.
Thinking time.
Oh, haven't found another weakness yet. That's fine.
Now it begins.
Excellent work, Hikari.
I would like to start. There's one. Alright.
My turn. Thanks.
Thinking time.
My turn.
May as well.
Thanks.
Okay. Not anything great, but I can finish him off now.
These hands. Sacred flame, shine bright.
My turn.
There we go. Oh, well, I guess. May as well. No real reason not to, truth be told. One's already dead. My defenses may be done for, but Omae wa no Shinderu. Nani?
My turn.
Now then. Rise, fierce. All according to plan.
You never fail to impress, Oswald.
Time to take
Yeah, that's not finishing anything.
Ready?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Thanks.
Prepare yourself.
Thinking time. Rise, fierce.
There's one. I don't think I will pay for that, not gonna lie. Well, I don't really want to attack you. I do want to attack you, don't get me wrong, actually, but... refreshing jam. Not the best, not the worst. Acceptable.
Now it begins.
Alright, let's finish you off. No. I was toying with you! Ooh! Ooh, there's a weakness.
What to do, what to do.
My turn. I fight for my friends.
Well, goodbye.
My blade sings.
They pulled a big. They did pull a big wedge on us. I do love when they do that.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
It's not my place to judge you for your crimes. Examine your deeds and your heart, and if you find them wanting, become a better person. Tell Rosa what happened here. Malia, are you all right?
Her eyes are open too.
I am now. Thanks, Casty.
Let's go home, shall we? Your mother must be worried.
At the moment, I think that these enemies are doing more damage than like chapter 3 and 4 bosses will do. Only because I'm worried that if I go ahead and apply the hurt to them any faster, they'll die before I can steal from them. And they don't have anything amazing, but I still want their items. Loot everything.
Done for us, Casty.
I need no thanks. I merely did what was right. Here, your medicine. You'll stay in bed and rest now, understood?
Bongos out of nowhere. Oh, is Greg coming to actually apologize? Good on you, Greg. Both birthday.
Mother.
Lily. Yes, my lady.
So is Melia a flower too? Malia?
Thank you.
Because Rose is Rose, Lily is Lily.
To House Glenville.
Lady Rosa, don't leave us.
Greg.
Yes?
I leave our town in your hands. Yours and Malia's both.
Yep, Malia is in fact a plant. Okay, that's...
Listen.
Like, once I figured out Rose and Lily, I was like, I don't know if Greg is a flower, however.
And make our home
No, okay.
a better place.
I will. I promise. So you promise me we'll see it together.
I do like how Greg has actually turned around.
Thank you, Greg. Casti.
Rosa. It looks like Rosa has something she wants to talk about. I should inquire and give her a chance.
We'll do that here. I go ahead and save, actually. Nope, I wanted to save. Okay. Mother. I'm glad that they did.
That was...
What?
Casti. Do you think
I didn't realize Greg was your dad's name. Interesting.
Until my daughter's birthday.
It's like, I gotta call my wife. I'm gonna mute.
Be strong, Rosa. You want to live to see Malia follow in your footsteps, right?
I do. But that is only what I want for her as head of my household. What I really want for my child is for her to be happy. When I admit it aloud like that, I find that I no longer care a fiddle about the succession. I just want to live long enough to celebrate her birthday one last time.
Right after this, I gotta go save and pick up my son. It sounds like my wife did not pick up the phone, which is fine. 2 hours is fine. We got through more story. Not quite as much as I wanted to today. That's my fault anyways, but it's like, yeah, I gotta make sure to take care of that, so.
Thank you. It's thanks to your skill that I still draw breath.
No, Rosa. It's not my skill that sustained you, but your own strength.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Malia. I have a present for you. I give this to you. The brooch of joy.
That was brooch, not brooch.
You're giving me your brooch? Happy birthday, my angel. Thank you, Mother. I'll cherish it always. I promise you, I'll grow up to be a kind and just ruler, just like you.
This is very sweet, but I gotta get going, so I'm ready for this to be done.
When did you get so big?
Also, where's Rosa's husband?
I'm proud of you, Malia.
Or was Melia adopted? I'm not gonna have enough time to raid today, unfortunately, but that does happen sometimes. Unless my wife happens to call me back, like, right now.
Casti, do you really have to go so soon?
Yeah, I was gonna say, basically, as soon as we get to the save point, I'll be done with this. I did like the story, though.
To thank you for everything you did
Malia
for
was
my
cute, Rosa is dead, Greg had
I'll continue to tend the garden.
repentance.
Those herbs will
It was a good little side story. I'm eagerly awaiting to see how all these stories connect. It's something that I am
I know you'll be
looking forward to.
just leader, Malia.
Oh, forgot to ask. How is Mr. Trousseau?
Trousseau?
He was such a nice man. It'd be lovely to see him again. Oh, don't tell me you forgot all about him too.
I've never heard that name before. I wonder who he could be.
I go save. Oh, the game actually will let you save this time. Awesome. Okay, we'll go save and we'll call that there. Because I was going to say, I kind of need a save game. We can finish this next time. Sure, can we leave? Oh, you can. That's fascinating that the game will just let you leave like that. Back in. Then yeah, okay. Interesting. I mean, I get that technically that when she's on her deathbed. Anyways, I will see you all next, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see you guys soon. You all make sure you have a great day. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go on somewhere. Thanks everybody for being here. God bless. Bye guys. God bless.